Hello, good morning, how are you? That's lovely, thank you very much. Hi, it's Grace. And before I even, it's, I don't know, lunchtime-ish, something. And I am not a big purple beverage drinker, but this moment calls for it. I don't know where I'm going to put this footage, before, after my rant, something. But as you guys might know, hopefully I am putting these in order. Hopefully I'm actually editing. That I am experiencing grief, first and foremost. It's a warning. I put in the title. It'll be in the title for a long time. On probably a lot of videos, but that's how I feel like coping right now. So that's what we're doing. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, lunchtime beverages. I do not enjoy purple beverages or that kind of beverage very often, but today calls for it and this moment calls for it. So Luna left us. It's been, oh my god, 11 days. It feels like a lifetime. And she's coming home tomorrow. And I knew today I would be expecting the phone call of organising to bring her home. The people are lovely. If I still feel this way after they have brought her home tomorrow, I'll put their information in places, because they, not only is our vets and all their services wonderful, but they work with a cremation service, so I will get into this more later, another video. But she was at home, and we had our vet come to visit, and he took her with him and organised the transport for her. They came and picked her up. And I didn't even know this would be an issue, but apparently there are certain cremation services that they put your pets sort of in together and divide things. I haven't looked into exactly what they do, but in reading the information we're given from this place, they give you a certificate to make sure that that is your friend coming home, and that's amazing. Again, I didn't know that that was a thing, and maybe that's some information of people. Make sure the place that you are sending your friend works like that, to make sure you get them home. I guess people might think it doesn't matter and you're getting some of them home, and I guess businesses that work like that just don't care. But I really appreciate they give you a certificate to say it's absolutely your friend coming home to you. So it was a few $100s for this service. That's not including the medical bills, like the emergency stuff for the last few days, or, you know, her previous medical stuff, which, oh my god, I will rant if I already haven't about the medicine she was on, that she was supposed to only get a couple of years with us, and it gave her 4 with us, given it was an incidental blood test that picked it up, so it was pretty early. I don't know if that's a factor, and her breed and all that kind of stuff. But 4 years, like, or just over from, like, getting that blood test. Holy shit. Again, where was I going with this? Costs. Costs just aren't really, fortunately, a problem at the moment. Yes, we have used a chunk of savings to deal with this, but we're grateful we have savings to be able to do that. we try and be responsible pet owners, and I think, and hopefully Luna would think, that we have done an amazing job taking care of her, even though she liked to voice her disapproval. But she was never violent about it. We got her at 6. We don't know what happened before that, but like the most non-violent. Like one of the funniest things that we were talking about were there was a few instances when you had to get your I'm saying it like it's you, where some people and animals need to get their temperatures taken up their butt, and she, like most vets, especially if we had a different one, would be like, well, like, no, don't you worry, like, you don't need gloves or anything. She will just hiss at you, and we will laugh because that's our method of coping with discomfort. But everyone will be safe and fine, like, don't stress. Again, tangents, thoughts. Actually, that reminds me, where did I put my phone? So we're talking about the stages of grief, and the normal ones were like, oh yeah, like, you've read them, they're boring. And I came across one from Well QOR, and like, I don't know who these people are, and I'll try and link it down below. But it was the 9 stages of grief in older adults, and I honestly found like this to be way more of what I'm feeling at the moment than the other stuff. Like, I don't know how to compare it, but this just seems to me to be far more relatable. So the first one was shock and denial. I think the other one is, hang on, I'd have to compare them. Yeah, the first one of that is denial, but like shock, oh my god, you need to put shock in there because it's pretty important in my brain that it is really shocked. Like, I don't think, like, denial, of course, but to me, shock. And then in your regular old stages, it's anger, and I have had bouts of anger, but more than this. This says disorganization. It says as denial fades, which I still hear noises and I'm like, oh, kitty, what are we gonna go do? And I don't think that's denial, that's just the way my life's been for so long. And it says the reality of traumatic events set in. Your loved one might begin to check out from the ordinary process of life. They can become fixated on the loss and abandon routines. And I'm bad at routines anyway, but like, she was my routine. She had her times of day she liked doing things, and it depended on the weather and the temperature, and it was her schedule and I was living for it. So disorganization really hits me because I don't know what I'm doing. It says disorganization can be confused for dementia, which I think everyone should be allowed to be disorganized and confused in their thoughts and routines and lives, because it is such a big disruption. You know, anyone that is part of what you would like to call your family, or whatever you would like to call it, it hurts. It's such a big difference and a loss. So this says encourage them to seek out natural systems of support. I really should go like into this in depth, maybe another video, because I had other stuff I really wanted to do and apparently it's already been like 10 minutes. So anyway, it's got anger, which is the same, guilt and bargaining. The other one, like, it just has bargaining. Guilt that you did not do enough. Like, I feel that. Physical or emotional distress. Can you see my face? I have to try and work tomorrow. I've had 2 days off. I wish I could wear sunglasses and my mask, like, but work. I don't know if anyone else's brain does this, but I have random thoughts. I have anxiety. I definitely know that. There's possibly other things going on. I will work on that one day. But the whole mascara, like watching Jenna Marbles, which mascara is good to cry in, my brain just kept on like putting, and it's so silly. My brain kept on putting together the lyrics and the music to Let It Be, but instead of the religious figure it mentions, my brain inserts gem marbles. And it kind of makes me smile because my brain is, everyone's brain is a bit weird up in there. And sometimes my brain likes to bring up songs with words of things that I'm thinking that I don't like. But there are occasions that I really appreciate it. And that was definitely one of its better things. Oh my gosh. And another one of its good ones, like last week, we were watching Silicon Valley. And I don't know what episode it was, but the CEO decided that suck my... Oh my gosh, what is a safe way of saying that? It is a yellow liquid that you excrete from your body. Is that even the right term? Hopefully you know what I mean. So it was suck my that, and rhyming words also in my brain. So it decided that suck my kiss from Red Hot Chili Peppers had the last word changed, and honestly I still find it entertaining. So I appreciate my brain in some ways. I don't know, again, therapy. Sometimes I feel a bit disconnected to different parts of my brain and my body, but I've always thought the body thing was because I have, like, still not fully diagnosed weird illnesses going on, and it doesn't do what I think it should do, or that I want it to do sometimes. So I understand that, but yeah, sometimes... Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna hold off on that whole tangent because I got completely sidetracked again. So anyway, depression, loss and loneliness, withdrawal and acceptance. In order to fill the void, your loved one might pick up new hobbies. Oh my gosh, can I talk? I've had like one sip. This can't be good. Start an activity to honor their loss or reach out to friends and family. So finding joy, basically. So I don't think there's an order to any of those things either. I think they can happen like one at a time, or like, what did they say, 9? So like 1, 9, 7, 5. It can happen in 2 seconds. It can happen like all at once. So I am still, I'm not finding joy. I'm finding distraction and definitely trying to fill a void. That's what she said. So I'm trying to take the time today to self-care. That probably didn't sound right directly after what else I said, but we're actually talking about, I was gonna say external stuff, face stuff, none of it sounds right. Skin care and what I have been doing to distract myself. What else is sitting here? We have some candy to try, we have some new eye drops to try because I went to the optometrist. I told you, I thought I broke my eyes. And they're still like, I'm using this stuff that they told me to use, wherever it says, I don't know, I've got alarms set for lots of stuff, and they're still all really glossy and gooey, and they feel like they're all teary, and you go to wipe it, like the tissue sticks to my eyeball, and it's disgusting. Maybe I should go to another optometrist, seek a different opinion. Because like I saw a new person, and the other people I've seen have always been like, oh no, we need to get that inflammation down, that can't be good. So it's not like this hasn't happened before, it's just usually not because I've been crying this much. Like, I don't know, my body reacts weird to stuff. As you can see, my face is most upset at the moment. That sounds wrong, it just reminds me of this. But honestly, I feel that right now. My eyes are still puffy, my skin is still burnt from crying too much, and I have pimples. I found a face mask lurking in a corner of a drawer, and it's oddly terrifying, so we're gonna try that. And brow stuff that I got while waiting at the chemist the other day, and like a savage, I ripped it open, so I had to like try and tape it back together for a thumbnail. But this is not what I thought it was going to be. Like, I wasn't going to put this in a video, but it's kind of fun. And looking in a drawer also, fun times. Alright, I'm going to find a headband, and I will, I don't know, I'm going to start with candy. But first, alright, headband acquired. Ow. Oh, my elbow is so sore. Arms in general haven't been the greatest lately, but this elbow, oh my god. While I was buying stuff on eBay the other day, I bought a couple more different kinds of braces. We'll see how that goes. First up, because we need the energy, Jelly Belly Chewy Candy Assorted Sours There's 5. There's lemon, apple, strawberry, orange, and grape. I was not paying attention when I bought these, so I managed to get 3 packets. I'm like, oh, all the flavors. But actually this one has all the flavors. But that's okay. Hopefully the grape's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, back in there. Oops. It's only me eating them, so I don't care if my hands are all over them. Yellow. They're a bit too soft. And I can't tell you I can taste much at the moment. Like, it's tangy, citrusy. Hello, flavour. It really doesn't taste like much, but tang and sugar. The apple's good. Kind of tastes weird. Like when you spray a citrus cleaner around. And I don't know whether it was because the last one tastes like cleaner, but that one doesn't taste like anything. I was just opening the eye drops. Do I need to read instructions? So this one has a different like main ingredient. I don't know. I just thought something different might actually help my eyeballs. So it says possible causes for dry eyes: contact lenses, lack of tears, hormonal changes, air-conditioned environments, and computer usage. It doesn't say crying all day and all night, but we'll see if it helps. Oh, did I actually need to read? Do I need to shake any of this shit? Gently squeeze into the eyes, often as needed. Don't touch a drop of anything cool. 90 days is not going to last that long. Oh my god, what kind of shenanigans is this? What the heck? Okay. Yep, that's weird and different. Awesome. That lid is stupid. Do you just have to... Oh, it doesn't screw on? Maybe it's better. I don't know. Tissue. Oh, that really hurts to try and do that. Ugh. I could have stood up or something, but that seems like effort. Alright, I didn't know whether to have micellar water or witch hazel toner, but toner sounds nice and cooling right now. Thought I'd better clean off some of the salt before the mask. It would probably help the mask do its thing. Alright, time for the big reveal. Oh my god. Is it supposed to be a princess? Are you supposed to be his princess? Can you open this without beheading him? Oh, they thought of that. Look. Oh, they don't want you to behead him. Let's see if he's nice first. I'm not sure he's my type. Oh no. I believe you are his princess. Oh, I get a crown. Kind of reminds me. Again, brain weird stuff. My favourite picture of Luna. And also I made it into this. Which still makes me smile. She's a beautiful princess. Oh dear. Oh yeah, well, it's actually an improvement. Maybe I should have saved it for work tomorrow. Then I would get hydration and I could actually have a physical mask for work instead of the emotional one to protect myself from hundreds and hundreds of customers. The heck is that? Oh, I guess you're supposed to pull it apart to make it fit. No, I think we're right. Anyone knows what this says? Tell me. I could look it up. I can't be bothered. But that is definitely a good improvement. I didn't know how well it was going to stay on, honestly. So I was looking for the silicone mask from my like only popular videos on this channel. It's about putting a foot peeling mask on your face. If you haven't watched it, like I think that's the main reason anyone's here at all. But hopefully I'm also helping you with grieving. Anyway, I couldn't find that, but I found this. It was from a Halloween box from like, I don't know, I want to say like 2019. I could be wrong. 2018? No, I'm sure it was 2019. Anyway, it was weird. And of course I had to buy like the Halloween subscription box and then forget to cancel it. I'll hopefully link those somewhere. There's a whole I got the next box because I'm a dumbass and forgot to cancel it. I don't think I have done anything with this since, but it's like really cute. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it good enough. It's kind of cute. And then it's got the bumps that are supposed to be like, I don't know, acupressure. Actually, oh my god. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Which is my reaction most of the time when I'm not crying. But that is... Nope, gonna cry. I don't know whether it's gonna ruin the mask. Okay, I don't know whether I should leave it on because it's kind of funny, or take it off because it's making me sad. That's the problem with grief. It is weird and you never know what's going to make you happy or sad. Or if anything's going to make you happy. I'd say all sad, but you know you're sad. Okay, what was I going to do in the meantime? I know, tell you about things that have been distracting me to distract myself. That sounds great. This figurine over there has been headless for 4 years. I got it home from the last time we went to Japan and it had like a bit of plastic stuck all up under there. I'm like, oh, well, that just means I can take the head off and put it back on. That was not the case. So she's been sitting around headless for a long time, and then I broke various parts off her trying to fix her. If you don't know who she is or what she's from K-On! And she is their teacher, but in a death metal band. Awesomeness, love K-On! Anyway, so I just decided I wasn't using enough heat and stuff it. Like if I wrecked it, it wasn't like a figure anyway. So I did a bit of research and I just figured I wasn't using enough heat. There's a lot of people that use like heat guns and I was only using a hairdryer and being like really cautious. So I was like, hairdryer, just sit there for like 5 minutes and see what happens. And I managed to squish the like ball joint bit all back up in there, and now I get to glue it back together, so that is something that I can do. I have also been wanting new pajama pants, but every time I've looked for like 18 months they all suck, so I ended up just buying some. These are from Kmart and they're men's ones, because we just can't have pajama pants, people, and they get pockets most of the time because they suck. So like there's a pocket on each side and one on the back, but I wasn't sure about this band. And who wants a thick band to sleep in? Like most of the pajama pants at the moment have like this big thick band. I'm like, heck no, that's uncomfortable. So anyway, bought them, tried them, they suck. So there was another pair, there's a purple pair here. They're not very attractive, but they are nice. They're nearly like a waffle material and they had the same band, but not as sewn in as this pair. Anyway, that was relatively easy to sort of cut out and sew back together. And they're a bit loose. They nearly could use some elastic, but I might just put like a dart in somewhere. Anyway, I'm not that good at sewing, but it distracts my brain pretty well. So this pair is getting the same treatment, albeit far more freaking difficult because it has to be. I basically have to take off the whole top band, but it's got like 2 lines of sewing here, one here, and one here. And so unpick it all and then sew it back together. So we'll figure that out, but it's so much easier and cheaper. They were like, I don't know, $10 or something. And it's going to take me, I don't know, an hour or 2 to unpick, which is fine. I can watch movies, like gives me something to do with my hands. And then sewing it back together should be the easy part. It was for the last pair. And there's towels that I've had for a million years. I'm like, I need new towels. And I'm like, why do I need new towels? I could be sewing patches on these. So that one's kind of a mistake, but I will learn from that. And it's stuff to keep me busy, but also stuff that I haven't wanted to do because all my spare time I've wanted to spend with Luna. So I guess it's a good, bad thing. I wouldn't have made a different decision. I don't regret that decision. Chores can always wait. Alright, it must nearly be time to take this off. I have no idea. So while we're waiting a couple more minutes for this to do its thing, I can't remember where I got this. It would have been cheap somewhere. No idea. Possibly the reject shops. I love looking at their stuff. They have like weird, like discontinued imported stuff from other countries. So I'm pretty sure that would have to be American. I should probably check the packaging. I swear that says Switzerland. Who knows? Butterfingers are awesome. I wish I had better access to them. They're freaking delicious. I guess kind of peanutty and sweet. My lips are so gross at the moment too. They need a lot of hydration. I wonder how much I can actually put on and it's going to stick instead of just smudging around. Hopefully enough. I mean, it tastes waxy of course, but sweet peanutty wax. Yep, that did not sound right again. So I think it must be time to take this off. Again, gorgeous, wonderful. The acupressure points must have done a good job, I guess. Alright, I guess I will put this back on because I can't keep my head still today. I should brush my hair at some point. Sorry, my body's weird. It doesn't always tell me, like, when I do something to hurt myself. It might tell me just a bit after, or like, you shouldn't have done that, instead of being like, we shouldn't be doing this. Weird way of explaining it. Alright, I guess I should rub this in and down my neck, because that seems like a good place to hydrate as well. Oh my god, is that the colour of my lips? That's so funny. Looks like I've been eating like Cheetos. I was just going to put the packet in the bin and I was like, what are the actual instructions? Refine your skin texture with toner after cleansing. I did that. I didn't mean to do that. That's a win. Put the mask sheet on the area you want. Totally did that. Take a selfie to make your Kodak moment. Like, I'm using a Canon. I know that's not what they meant, but like technically I'm doing the thing. And then it says remove the mask sheet after 10 to 20 minutes, letting the remaining essence gently absorbed in your skin. Well, it's actually really good. My skin drank that up. I don't know how old this is, but I should keep the packet and try and buy something else from the brand, because my skin's actually like, it really needed that. I've been using like lots of moisturizer and it hasn't done this. This actually feels so good. I'm so impressed. I know my skin's been dehydrated. I've been trying with moisturizer and stuff, but this just feels really nice. So I will try and find more of their stuff. Hopefully it's not all as horrifying. And sorry, I forgot the last step. Step 5. Only a woman with the mask sheet deserves a handsome man. What? I don't know, but that's hilarious. I don't even know what this had in it. Hyaluronic acid. Oh my god, words. Hyaluronic acid. Something that I don't know what that is. I might put on the screen, or you can just look this up. I will try and tell you what it is down the bottom somewhere. The last thing it says is a juice of a plant. Like they use juice. Not extract or something fancy. Juice. I think it's far more descriptive. Anyway, so cool, done. Should be dry. I might have to get closer for these brows. So I really didn't read this properly. I was just like, oh, it's $5. We're going to give that a go. I haven't seen it. Like, so it says specifically use the angled brush provided to fill and define, oh my god, words, define your brows with gentle short strokes. For sparse brows, use the applicator to cover larger areas. Continue to use the angled brush to outline and define the brow shape you want, and finish it with the spoolie on the other end of that brush. But because instructions, like, I'll show you what I did. I was just like, oh yeah, like I didn't realize how liquidy it was. It's pretty liquidy, and like maybe you should take some off that. I just thought it was too funny and thought I'd read the instructions and then maybe I'd just share some advice with you. It was entertaining, so I was just like, oh yeah, it should just be like other brow stuff and you just like put it on. And I guess I'm just used to things with spoolie applicators, and I was like, oh yeah, that is not cool. More dramatic than what I actually did the first time, but it was pretty similar and looked terrible, and then I kind of let it dry and brushed it out, which I'll do in a minute. In case you don't like instructions either, just get it off like this bit of the whatever the heck you want to call this, and that kind of works. Like, got a little puddle there to work with. Puddle, I'm not sure that is the right word either. And I might brush these a bit. I have not dyed my brows for a while. Maybe I need to do that again. But this stuff, I'm sure if I can actually get it to work for me, will be amazing. And it's waterproof as well, and I get kind of sweaty sometimes, so that seems like it would be fun. And I'm not going to get too in-depth with this because I can't be bothered and I am just lurking around the house. I suppose it could be a tiny bit of practice for in the morning if I want to try this for work, but I'm not sure I do because it's not looking that great right now. So I think I need to practice a little bit more. So, oh my god, I did not look that close apparently in the viewfinder because I got that way more out of the lines than I did last time. But like, even if you wipe it off, there's colour there. So you absolutely need makeup remover to get it off, which is cool. Like, you can use cotton buds and stuff. Can't be bothered at the moment. And this could probably dry a little bit more. And I definitely put way too much colour up there. But that's okay. I will figure it out a bit more. It will give me something else to distract myself with. But yeah, certainly better than what I had. And Oh my gosh, is that the lighting on my brows? Ugh. That is just not good. I literally have makeup remover right here. Do I have something to take it off with? My dressing gown. My dressing gown has so many uses. It has such giant pockets that, like, when I use my tablet for stuff, it fits in the pockets. You do not get that in a dressing gown that is gendered towards women. It sucks, but you're lucky to have pockets, let alone giant ones. I figured out a long time ago that men's dressing gowns are the go. Again, I just don't know why we can't have dressing gowns, and they're all awesome. We hopefully will get there one day. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm not sure that is too much better, but it's got to be like a good 5% better than what was just on my face. I will work with it and get there. It'll give me something else to distract myself with, and hopefully I learn how to draw my eyebrows on with it. I could go with this, but like, look at that shape. Oh my god. Maybe that's my bad. I plucked them the other day. Maybe I just did a really bad job. Should I brush my hair? Probably. I should probably also go have lunch. I just bought a whole bunch of stuff from Bunnings to entertain myself and for other craft projects. Thanks for watching and listening to me vent and cry and whine and drink. I'll see you next time. Bye.